Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, KingStix. I'm going to be showing you how to carry low elo. In this particular game, I'm going to be doing it on Teemo jungle, and they have a lot of tanks. This is going to be a classic David and Goliath situation, so if you guys like the Bible, you're going to love it. Even if you don't, you're going to love it anyways, trust me. We got our ward down. You want to make sure they don't invade you. Teemo is a heavy-duty red buff reliant jungler. Now, you can start on blue if you're going to get a badass leash. So if you're on this side of the map, starting blue is okay, but in general, red buff starts the way to go. Now, there's probably a lot of haters. So you guys are thinking, well, Teemo jungle, why? Well, he's OP, man. They buffed his E. His E does 50% bonus damage to monsters. His Q lasts twice as long on monsters. Teemo jungle's no joke. A lot of you who haven't seen it, I do think it's underplayed. People ask me who I think is the best off-meta jungler. I'd say Teemo, without a doubt. And for those of you wondering how we're going to shred those tanks, we took cut down. That's how we're going to be doing it. Without cut down, there would just be no chance. Looks like 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒's ganking mid. 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐂𝐿 started bot. You see how 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 ganked mid? Good chance 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐂𝐿 start with his bot lane. His bot lane is getting late to lane anyways. You see how they're still not there. The odds of 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐂𝐿 starting on his red and invading my blue are so slim. And I'll tell you what right now, 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿's early fights are shit. If 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 tries to fight you 1v1, he has no chance. For most of the time. Now, once he's level 6, it's a little different. But early on, there's just no way. It's not going to happen. You actually don't even have to clear these last two. We're going to be doing a 5 camp clear. A lot of slower junglers. It's just best to kind of go in for 5 camps. You can even take raptors if you really want to. It's not as bad as you'd think. You just kind of want to kill 1 or 2. Just ply your red buff around. The little ones actually do more damage than the big one, believe it or not. The little ones have way more attack speed. Don't use both of your potions yet. If you use both potions, you used them too early. You can use one here. Don't you even think about using that second one. You actually get more healing when you're below. It's a third health. Yeah, your healing goes up by 50%. We're going to take another point in our E, guys. Take notes. If you're going to be going for a heavy power farm, which is oftentimes good in lower elo, because you can't trust your teammates at all in ganks early. You see 𝐒𝐿𝐿 mid over there. He's level 3, 12 CS. He wants to come fight us. Let's see what he's got. I don't think he's ready to fight this. I'm going to chill here for a second. He could be coming my blue buff. He could be just going for scuttle. If he doesn't show up here, I'll just start blue. Alright, I'm going to start it. He's not on the other side of the wall. Yeah, he's just going to go for scuttle. He's not going to come in here while scuttle is up. Just make sure you try to kite it around a bit. Don't just stand there and take 20 autos. Once you have it blinded, obviously it can't hit you. But don't be a sissy. Okay, we're not going to go for scuttle. We're just going to do a full clear in this case. If you're going to do a 6 camp clear on Teemo, you're not going to fight on scuttles. You'll get there way too late. Let Gromp hit you 3 times, and then you can blind it. Its first 3 autos you can't blind it on. It's really dumb. Okay, we see 𝐒𝐿𝐿 top. I don't think I can help this Nasus. I really don't. I got my Dark Harvest on this guy. 𝐒𝐿𝐿's coming. I don't want to fuck with that. Yeah, I'm just going to back off here. That was actually a success. So we are 2 camps up on 𝐒𝐿𝐿. We have 8 more CS. Every monster camp or scuttle's worth 4 CS. 2 camps up. We're getting a really nice reset here. We're going to get blue smite and a pink ward. Your best first item to buy on Teemo is normally going to be just straight in your jungle item. Either get blue smite or fiendish codex is going to be your best first buy. Something you should know is if you're going Dark Harvest Teemo, if you are plat 1 and up, I wouldn't be doing that on Teemo right now. If you're lower than plat 1, games go long enough for you to get the value out of it. But yeah, lower than plat 1, Dark Harvest is fine to take, especially if your team has a tank. We have Nasus and we also have Zyra. I know Zyra's not a tank, but she's a counter puncher. So when they engage, Zyra counter punches just like a brand support would. They just chunk out insane damage, decent CC, especially the Zyra on the CC part. Gonna be full clearing again. If there's a free gank, we can go for it, but don't force it. Just doesn't matter what jungle champion you're playing. If you don't think you can get the kill, you don't go for the gank. It's that simple. This isn't Challenger. We're not ganking to get flashes. That's a waste of time. Oh, we're going to flash on this. Oh, never mind. Diana kind of spooked him. Shove it. I really wanted that Dark Harvest stack. I'm going to threaten it, yeah. I want to cancel his recalls here anyways. Okay, looks like he cleared this out. He probably took Scuttle. There's a chance he took golems. I'm hoping he didn't. Praise the Lord. They're still there. There's still hope. We can do it. Auto attack Q. See how that big guy can't hit us? The big golem does like 5 times more damage than that medium one. The medium one, it doesn't matter if it hits you. The big one, Papa bless, dude. Don't let it touch you. Got the kiss of death. It does more damage than red or blue buff. The big golem, other than Gromp, big golem's the meanest guy on the Rift. Gromp's tougher because Gromp has more HP and Gromp does magic damage and Gromp does more damage. But yeah, I'm surprised he didn't dash to me. Must have been on cooldown. See how much damage I did? He's tanky too. I only hit him with like 2 autos and a Q. I didn't even get a keystone off on him. Yeah, I'll full clear towards red. You see red 30-second spawn. We'll farm towards it. Before you go into just AFK farm with a thumb in your butt, make sure you look around. See, that's not gankable. It's really not. We're going to blind Gromp now. Block 2 or 3 autos. That's why Teemo's so healthy right now. It looks like she actually killed her. That's unfortunate. And then Nivea still has passes. I don't know if I could kill her fast enough because she's level 6 and she's yeah, she's now level 7 now. Kite it out towards your next camp. I knew that guy was gonna reset on me. He should die though. Yeah, he's gone. Oof, that hurt. Alright, we're almost level 6. Our red buff's up. We'll farm into it here. We'll kill 1 raptor and then we should be level remember, the little raptors actually do more damage. They attack faster. The big one has slightly more AD. The little ones have like 50% less, but their attack speed is insane. So don't underestimate the little raptors. They're no joke, guys. Absolute no joke. The main thing is just not getting yourself killed, going in for smart ganks. If you don't think you can get the kill, or if you think you're just gonna die, then it's not really worth it. And Nivea is roaming. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna skill super hard. Believe me. Oh, they're on dragon. Cool. Got it. Get my mushy down. Got blind dart on him. He's fucked. I still have my flash as well. Gonna blind this guy. He's dead. Yo, you're dead too, Anivia. You know I wanted that kill, guys. You know when she hit the ground there, I was just gonna sweep it. You gotta take the gold on Teemo. Teemo doesn't play games. Teemo's an alpha. Alright, we got mushroom. Most of the time your mushrooms this early suck in terms of it's hard to use them in fights. I think Wukong's about to be here though because it's red buff and they kind of watched me walk over here. I'm going to put a dot. Once you have Hunter Talisman, you see how I have the Stalker's Blade? Hunter Talisman builds into that. I already have the Hunter Talisman passive. With the Hunter Talisman passive, it gives you a fudge load of healing whenever you're hitting something with like after you hit something and your poison keeps reapplying that. Blue Smite this guy, auto, boom! He's out of here. Let's go. Look, I have no fucking items. Look at my items. I know I'm 2 levels up on the guy, but look, I only have Chilling Smite. I have no items. Auto attack. You don't have to blind dart that early. I'm just kind of doing it for the damage, but realistically, like, if you are low on health or if the thing is going to damage you a lot, you should blind it like when it's about to hit you. I know I'm really healthy though. I got red buff and everything. This shit's worded. Alright, let's go teach this 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐈 a lesson, guys. Let's show him the meaning of pain. I want him to jump on me. I'm not going to hit him while he has me snared. I'm going to relax. Oh, I accidentally hit him. Nasus tanked for me. What a nice guy. Ooh, I got my... Ooh. 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 Alright, I trolled Nasus there. That was my bad. At least we got the 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐈 flash. That was a misplay. I obviously have too much gold. That was just really bad of me. I got caught up in the chase. Classic beginner mistake. We get our Dark Seal now. You see how we have all our topside camps up. Dragon's up for a while. Bot lane. I don't think they'll stay. You see how they're really low on health? After they shove this wave, do you really think they would stay? I don't think so. I'm not buying it. They're going to shove that wave and they're going to leave. You guys say, how do you know when to gank? You got to fucking look. If you don't look, you can't see it. Yep, they're gone. I knew it. 500 IQ. That's what it's all about, guys. You got to put yourself in their mind. When you see the crack addict bot laners, you look at their HP and you already know what they're thinking. You already know. Now, if she had potions, or if they had a big gold lead, like if it was a Draven, that would be different. That'd be way, way different. Obviously, these situations are highly dynamic. They can change, and they're super situational. You just learn as you go. We have full jungle item. Any jungler, even if they're behind, 9 out of 10 times they'll have jungle item before 10-minute mark. Obviously, we're ahead, so doesn't mean too much. Where the fuck are you, 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈? Oh, I couldn't get him. Well played. His I could actually just let Nasus freeze it there. I don't think he's gonna. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈's aftershock hit me like a truck. It hurt and it made him so tanky I couldn't really hurt him. That was really unfortunate. Kite these guys out. I don't want them running my mushrooms is the thing. You can use your mushrooms primarily for, like I said, your mushrooms are pretty shitty in ganks because look, it takes so long to throw. It's got a slow travel time. It has like a 1.5-second activation time that in ganks, your mushrooms are usually pretty useless. You just use them defensively in fights. Once you're level 11, they're a bit more useful because you can chunk them like twice as far. But for now, they're pretty shitty. Gotta really think about when you're using them. Usually you're just using them to clear monster camps to speed it up. You normally want to hold one on you at all times, just in case kind of thing. Keep it in your back pocket, you're acing the hole. But as long as you have one, especially this early on, when you only have 1 point in your ultimate, might as well use them to help clear your camps. So there I used it, but I knew it was about to be back up. Just keeping track of it. And our healing's super high off our jungle item. We got 10% life steal off of it. We also have obviously our Ravenous Hunter, which heals us an ungodly amount. Because of our single, what is it called? Ravenous Hunter does more off a single target damage. And Teemo's E is a big single target damage ability. Blue smite this guy, auto attack, blind dart, chunked him. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 could be on dragon. I don't want to mess with it. I mean, I could go for it now. I'd rather just play around this little mushroom. I already got over it. Yeah, he got dragon. I don't care. The first dragon doesn't matter too much. He's gonna lose his raptors for that, and it's for what? For 1 dragon. It's not Dragon Soul. Now, if it's Dragon Soul, that's a totally different story. Dragon Soul is make it or break it. Blind dart! Did you guys see that? So let me show you why that worked. Look at my auto range. You see that? Now look at my Q range. Do you see that? That's why that works. Whenever you know you're in a pinch and you need, people are running from you and you know that it's going to be close, you have to save your blind dart till last normally. If they're running away and you're in a pinch. Because when you can no longer reach them with your autos, then whoop, you hit them with the Q. I really want this. Got it. Smited it perfectly. Right on the dot. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Hopefully that hits him. Sometimes it bugs out. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go invisible. Dude, he doesn't have a pink ward. He doesn't have anything. No pink. No talisman. Got that attack speed from my passive. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. He's cuckoo. I'm going to flash. Yeah, I gotta get that 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 off. I have 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 blinded. Nasus, oh, Papa bless. Nasus has no mana. Oh well, we got the kills. I can assure you we did pretty much all the damage there. Nasus hasn't had a chance to scale yet. Nasus is just one of those champs where you have him on your team and you just pray he doesn't go 0-6 in the first 10 minutes. Luckily he hasn't. That's normally the Darius matchup. Nasus can't play very well, especially if the Darius is good. The GP matchup can be kind of weird too. If the GP is good, he just shreks him, and then GP keeps ulting you on the map. Alright, so our first item. Ooh, it's a tough one. It's a toughie. We're actually going to go for some attack speed here. Even though our front line isn't that good, I feel like I'll have a lot of opportunities to auto-attack. Nautilus or 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 is going to over-engage. I'm going to need some shredding damage. I'm also going to end up getting a Void Staff and a Rabadon. It's kind of your core on Teemo. The Nashor and the Rabadon are pretty big. You basically have to get Rabadon. I'm not going to tell you when you have to get it, but you have to get Rabadon if you're going to play Teemo jungle. If you don't, then the FBI's coming for you. They're not going to let you get away with that. I'm coming for you. I won't let you get away with that. You know, seriously, you have to, though. It does wait. It gives too much value. It'd be silly not to get it. We got blue smite. Ooh! Nivea. That hurts. I'm gonna go invisible. I thought maybe Wukong was coming, so I was trying to play defensive. Your invisibility isn't that useful in Teemo jungle and ganks. It's usually pretty shitty unless you're hiding in a bush like you're right here ready to gank. I think that's why I was just checking it. Or you might have just been setting that up for a trade. But yeah, your invisibility is pretty shitty. You don't... After you've backed, you have enough damage to where it's not really worth going invisible on each camp. It basically is just useful for staying alive or setting up a cheese gank. Now, you want to go invisible on your first camp, obviously, get that attack speed, but very, very minor clearing bonuses from going invisible on every camp, especially after you have your first item. It's kind of useless. Wukong's bot side. We're going to set up a trap on this guy. We're not letting him get away. I'll let that hit me. Watch my healing. Yeah, check that out. It's like I'm not even getting hit. I'm going to shred this guy. I'm going to show him no mercy. It's going to hit that little golem. I need Nasus to fucking hit the guy so I can sweep in. I was tanking for us, and obviously, as you can tell, I'm not the tankiest guy out here. That's really good. I'm just trying to shroom this area up. Wukong's on his way, if you guys couldn't tell. He probably has R, and I think Nivea's on her way. That's why I laid down some defensive mushrooms. I held center path here. If they come, I think they backed off now. They don't want to mess with it. Alright, we'll just reset. Yeah, it's obviously very niche. He has some armor, though. Nasus is tanky. If he tanks the first hit, I can shred into that Maokai so fast. Maokai has no MR. He's just full armor and HP. I can cut through him like butter. He's a big guy, but it's just that he's just a big guy. That's all it is. It's just a big guy. As long as he doesn't have MR, I can kill him really quick. Everybody looks big until they're on their knees, right? Even if you have an adult man and a small child, when the guy's on his knees, he's the same size as the child. Unless you're talking about like a 3-year-old. In which case, obviously. Or like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old. I'm gonna get some defensive shrooms down. Kind of block off his path. You see how I'm like full health? I'm healing like crazy. Get my mushroom down. There we go. His red buff's coming up. We're gonna play around that. Going for these weird ganks where it doesn't make sense, don't do it. Instead, what we're going to do is jump this wave in. We could probably get this turret. And if Anivia shows up, we'll wipe out Wukong's full topside jungle. He's down there. He has no red buff. I just saw his red buff spawn in. I'm going to take this turret. I don't give a shit. Oh! You see how fast I am? I press W and I'm out of there. I'm going to lay a mushroom down for my Diana. I'm going to lay another one down defensively. Going to chunk the Maokai. I'm going to kill everybody. Ooh, there we go, baby. Alright, we got to get out. Now, guess what? Those two goons are out of the picture. I just have to keep my eyes on Anivia and pay attention to where their bot lane is because I'm about to take everything again. Ooh, it's warded. I'm going to have to lay defensive shroom. Anivia's going to come for me. She's going to be a hero and defend her red buffs. Her jungler's red buff here. Blinded her. She missed stun. Of course, her bot lane's here. Do you see that wall? Anivia's... There we go. We're out of there. Nivea's wall was blocking the Nautilus hook there for a bit, and then right when he hooked, we just flashed it. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, Zero's farming my camps. He's not happy. He's saying, "Oh, the jungler came bot, and then I died." Oh. It's a classic laner thing to say. And when they die to a gank, it's somehow they turn that on you. It's crazy. The only thing you can do, if it's bothering you, mute them. but you don't type back. You don't say, hey, buddy, you died to the gank. That's on you. That doesn't help anyone. Pinging them doesn't help anyone. Just move on. We pretty much power spike. Level 11 and up, Teemo really turns into a monster. Especially, you see how they have 4 melee champs? 4 melees on their team. As long as I like play around my mushrooms, like hot lava, they can't step through it, I win. This little fucking thing's gonna get me. Dude, those Maokai little sperm things are so annoying. You see I'm using the wall, this guy can't even hook me. Got my Dark Harvest stack, Nasus is busting a nut. Perfect. They couldn't hit me. If you're fighting Nautilus, try to play around the wall. His hook is fat as fuck, so if you're like shooting him and moving around the wall, it's hard for him to hit you because his hook hits the wall and then it can't get you. But if you're standing out in the open, the auto aim on that thing, you're standing here, he throws it there and it's like it hits you and it was nowhere close. So basically what I'm trying to say is his hook, instead of auto heat sinking on you, it heat sinks on the wall. Heat sinking missile. Alright, let's get a mushroom down. He's probably, they'll hold long. You don't want to shove it right on the wall. You want to kind of hold it slightly more centered, because obviously they can't walk through the wall unless they're Kane. So just make sure your mushroom's radius makes sense. That one was a little close. I gotta get out of here. Don't lay them too close together either. If you lay them all like right next to each other, oh, they quit. They did it, guys. We did it. Teemo Jungle, you've seen it here. Go to the start of the video for runes build items. If you guys enjoyed this Teemo Jungle carry guide, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, Teemo Jungle's no joke.